Meet LUMO, your very own creepy, appendageless posture avatar. When you move, he moves. And when you've got good posture, he smiles.
Disc degeneration is actually one of the most common causes of chronic low back pain. In fact, it is probably the most common cause of low back pain. The reason why we want good posture is because this relates to how much pressure we're generating in our discs.
When you're standing, each disc has to withstand and distribute 220 pounds of pressure, 330 pounds when you're sitting, and the pressure doubles when you slouch in either of these positions. This is LUMO's sensor unit. It sits right above your hip bones. And for me, it took about 2 weeks to get used to that 2 pairs of underwear feeling. When you're not in good posture, it vibrates. Now, it took me some time to realize that I didn't get 10 times more notifications overnight, and a few tries to finally put my pelvis into a neutral position. An accelerometer tells you whether or not your hips are in a neutral position. It can also tell if you're sitting or... And even if you are maintaining good static posture, that doesn't mean you're in the clear.
Good posture is your next posture. And what I mean by that is we want to keep posture dynamic. We were meant to move. And even when you're sitting down in front of your chair, you want to be moving because that just helps to open yourself up.
And that's where LUMO's posture tracker comes in handy. These bar graphs show you when and how long you had good and bad posture, and how many steps you took. But it doesn't remind you to move. I found that my static posture improved quickly, but it was hard to just get up and move. For that, I recruited the Focus app. This is a simple but effective app that reminds me to jump around. I set my work interval to 30 minutes and gave myself a 5-minute rest interval. I found that they worked well together. The LUMO for good static posture, and the Focus for movement. However, I did find a major limitation of the LUMO back. Since it only measures hip tilt, it was easy to trick it, even though my upper body was slouching. LUMO BodyTech has released a new wearable, the LUMO Lift, which focuses on upper body posture using a separate app. Using 2 apps seems like a bit much, so I'm looking forward to an update where the 2 may have connectivity. So if you love your back, how much will all this set you back?
Focus app, $199. LUMO back, $149.99. LUMO lift, $99.99. Healthy posture, you can sort of buy it.
And if that's not enough, proactive posture freaks also may consider getting a standing desk.
We get patients who request a standing desk rather than a seated desk at work because they just can't sit for the whole day at the office because they have back issues.
But remember, even with all these reminders and positive vibrations, it's up to you to keep good posture and to move like you mean it.